These three Montrealers are used to lacing up their skates for casual games in a beer league. One of them has even played in breathtakingly remote locations, but never as isolated as North Korea. So when Jean-Marie La Rochelle heard a group of Canadian hockey players was going there, at first he couldn't believe it.
I text the guy and say, yeah, it's on. If you wanna join, let me know. I love Korea, and I always wanted to go visit the North. To mix ice hockey and North Korea was just the best combination for me.
It was a chance not only to play in the world's most reclusive nation, but to help coach North Korea's national team. Much like Dennis Rodman's basketball diplomacy, they hoped this would be hockey diplomacy. La Rochelle recruited his two buddies, and they were off. Once in Pyongyang, a guide was with them 24/7, and state television documented their every move, not just on the ice, also at tourist sites, complete with color commentary broadcast to the nation.
And paid respects with infinite reverence for the great leaders.
That's when it hit them this was about more than just hockey.
You realize that you're kind of part of their propaganda machine, and you don't really have a choice but to play along. There's a bit of an unfortunate aspect to that, but for us, it was not anything that was too invasive.
There were some shaky moments.
One of the guys came to me and she sat next to me and told me, so I heard you speak Korean. And she had really weird eyes, like suspicious eyes. It was, yes, I speak a little Korean. And she was kind of scared at first that maybe I was a spy or something.
But most surprising for these guys was what they saw on the ice.
We lost the first game 16-1, I think. And they were really good. So we learned a little from them. And I guess they learned a little bit too from us.
Despite the constant surveillance, when asked if they'd do it all again and head back to North Korea, their answer is simple.
And personally, I would go in a heartbeat for sure.
In fact, they're already in talks to make it happen again next year. Salima Shivji, CBC News, Montreal.